Good morning. I slept not so bad. I slept maybe, 6 hours. Today I want to talk to you about some experiences in the police force and the military, or part of my training that I found a little dumb. See, when you're trained to be a police officer, you go to college or the academy, they train you the weapon will of use of force, which is called CAPRA, which is fine. It basically you always have to be one step above the person you're dealing with. Say the person has a knife, you have to hold out your gun. Use a level higher of force. But the thing that they train you that I don't agree on is they train you to shoot twice center mass. And the problem with that is you never know if the person you're shooting at has a body armor, or they specifically tell you to shoot twice center mass, and in court you have to say to the judge that you had to shoot to stop the threat, to back yourself up. They kind of train you to avoid being charged of murder, but in the military you have to aim and shoot, most likely in the head, aim, and you have to clear headshots again, in case they have body armor. Any trained soldier will tell you, it's best to aim at the head. You use much less ammo, and you odds are you're gonna make a better kill. Especially when the enemy's undercover, hiding behind cover, right? So I don't know why the police force they train you in a specific way like it's your job to stop a criminal. You should not have to worry about being charged for murder if you have to shoot a bad guy. A bank robber, an armed bank robber, is a threat. You shouldn't even have to explain that to the judge. You shouldn't have to, be all safe and technical. You're freaking cop. You're supposed to use your gun, to stop a threat. It should be, an open. It should be a well-known fact. I just think that's what I disagree with the police force. If you have to pull out your gun, there was a reason, right? You don't have to explain that much to the judge, but you had to shoot to stop the threat. It's easy to learn. When in the military, you're ordered to shoot to kill. Despite being trained to be a cop. In GTF2 or military police, you have to have a college degree of 2 years as a law enforcement officer to get those jobs. To be in MP or to be in GTF2, you need that college degree first for starters. And you need minimum 2 years of experience to be in GTF2 with the military to be even considered to be part of GTF2. I got a little different. I got in a little different, I guess. My qualifications were high, in a sense, and more. Yeah, like one member said, for me, it's more like for scientific purposes to begin with. That I got kind of selected because I'm very smart, like he said. But you would still normally need a college degree, and MP, you have to have that 2-year college degree. You have to study another 2 years at the university in Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu to be a military police officer, and you're not private. You're automatically ranked the rank of officer, so you're automatically ranked a little higher than infantry. than standard infantry, and you basically have to monitor soldiers, make sure they behave well and follow martial law, right? A soldier can't rape an innocent civilian, for example, and you would be the one selected to charge that wrongful soldier, right? It's to keep the peace. Our military police is to keep the peace, like one member just said. While GTF2 is still Black Ops, you still need that college degree, and you still need a minimum 2 years of service with the forces to be considered, and you have to go through another 9 months of extensive training, like he said, which is very, very tough. I don't know the whole training, but I've heard about it, and I did look into it. Very hard to do. You have to be brave. I have to tell you right away. You can't be scared of heights or swimming or stuff like that. All stuff you have to deal with. I got early selected because of my brain, like he said. Because I bring to the science division, I bring to the paranormal division. I'm psychic. I'm very psychic, like you said. Which I could have, if I really have wanted, I could have joined the RCMP and joined their paranormal division. They have a select team of psychic cops who deal with cold cases. They try to solve cold cases and such. They're secret part of a major crimes unit, basically. And their paranormal RCMP division. And they go to court with cold cases, try to bring people to court for solving cold murders and stuff like that. I could have joined that. That would have been interesting. That would have been an interesting job. And like Corporal Norm said to me in class, any person that can prove he's psychic can and actually testify in the court of law. As long as he can prove to the judge he is psychic, his testimony can be used as evidence. So I could have joined, the RCMP at any time for being plain psychic. I just had a hard time kind of wading in, through the field due to the fact that I was king secretly, I was technically never supposed to find out, I guess, like he said. I don't know really why. It's just like you said, being a member of GTF2 is just more badass. Yeah, I guess so. In a way, kind of like my mother. A kind of hidden secret part of Secret Service, I guess. In Paranormal Division, we deal with a lot of like ghosts or stuff like that, psychics, witches, stuff. I'm not supposed to say, but possibly aliens. Study alien sightings and stuff. We take records of what testimonies and stuff, right? Part of global defense, right? I've seen an alien ship zigzag across the sky, and I'm not afraid to tell you. And Goody was a witness. We both, my friend Agent 9, we both saw something very odd, literally zigzag across the sky, night sky. And we were like, what the fuck? And I want to tell you a tale before I met my wife. At the time I was doing 2 full-time jobs. When I slept, very rarely slept, I kept dreaming of Amy in the hospital room, which was surrounded in fire, and she kept saying, "Tony, I need you, come help me," and stuff like that. Same recurring dream up till one night in between. I think I was off that night. I'm not sure, but me and Garid were just go for a drive, and we came home. We lived at this rooming house at sea, and as we were going to the gate towards the back, we saw two demons literally dancing around in circles, and they looked like they were happy, dancing, like la 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 la. It was kind of funny, but scary at the same time. We could see their red glowing eyes. So we looked at each other and we said, both said, "Are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing?" So I grabbed my phone and I tell them, I gotta take a picture of this. I didn't even have a flash on that phone. It was a very cheap Android phone. I took a picture, and on screen I didn't capture the two demons. They kind of disappeared as soon as I took the picture. But what came on screen was very beautiful. I took a picture of an angel, a female angel in the sky. And it was just a sign of things to come. It was celebrating our marriage, yeah, like that agent said. Solidifying our relationship from afar, from a long distance, yes. And we see stuff like this in Black Ops. It's odd, but and I'm being 100% honest. I wouldn't tell you bullshit. And normally we would not tell you these things, but we investigate on paranormal sightings and stuff like that, and take witness testimonies, and I just personally witnessed a lot of fucked up things, and I was technically not even really for real in service. It was hidden, it was hidden, and I'm guessing GTF2 actually scanned my phone and saw the picture, and I heard us talk, as we saw, using the mic. Yeah, we saw two freaking demons dancing around in a circle. Like la 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 la. I saw 4 demons in my life. Fourth one I saw actually tried to race me in my car. Yeah, I was exiting Bell Nordia. I was working for Bell Canada as a retention agent after Amy died, and this demon just followed me almost all the way. And he was smiling. You could tell he wasn't an angry demon. He was trying to race me in my car, and it was funny, but yeah, you see stuff like that in Paranormal Division. You ask yourself, why me? Why do I get to see stuff that is so out of the ordinary? Well, there you go. I'm just very psychic and prone to live paranormal experiences. It's part of me. It's always going to be part of me. I've been seeing ghosts since I was a kid, and as early as 2 years old, I saw God. I remember I was about 2 years old in my crib, and God appeared in front of me. And he said, "My son, it's time for you to climb out of your cage. It's your wrestling match. You got to win the match. You got to climb out of the cage and go see your parents in the other room." And I listened. I actually listened. I understood what he said, and I climbed out of the crib, fell to the floor, which is about 6 feet high, right? In total, 5-6 feet high. Didn't even break a bone. I giggled. I remember I freaking giggled, and I crawled all the way to Gene and Bridget's room. And they brought me back, and God was still there, and I was laughing. Accounts like this, I want to have record on record, just for study, Over for now.